You've probably tried to keep up. The flashcards, the brain-boosting apps, the classes with the bright mats, and the songs that never quite match what's actually happening in your baby's head. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you've wondered if you're already behind. Here's the part nobody tells you. The thing that actually builds a baby's brain isn't for sale. It's free. It takes less than 5 minutes, and you can start today with nothing but your own face and your own voice. For one more second, let's sit with that feeling, the guilt of thinking you need more stuff, more classes, more effort than you have, because what's coming next is going to lift that weight, not add to it. The concept is something researchers call serve and return. It's the simple back and forth between a baby's coo, gaze, or babble and your response to it. A look, a word, a smile, that's it. That's the whole mechanism. This isn't a trend. It's one of the most well-established ideas to come out of the Harvard Center on the Developing Child, built on decades of research into how early relationships shape the architecture of a growing brain. Over the next few minutes, you'll see exactly what this looks like in a real living room, why scientists believe it matters more than almost anything you could buy, and how to fold it into your day without adding one more thing to your to-do list. It's 7:40 in the morning. You're only half caffeinated. Your baby is in the high chair, banging a spoon, and she looks up at you and makes a sound. Something between a squeal and a question. You didn't plan to respond, you just do. "Oh, are you telling me something?" you say. And she squeals again, delighted, like you've just played the world's best game together. You go back to making toast. That's it. That whole exchange took maybe 8 seconds. You just did the thing. That tiny loop, baby signals, you respond, baby signals again, is what researchers at Harvard's Center on the Developing Child call serve and return. Their work has shown that this kind of responsive, back-and-forth interaction is one of the key ingredients in building strong neural connections in the earliest years of life. It's not about elaborate stimulation. It's about a baby reaching out and someone reaching back. The one-line takeaway is this: connection, not curriculum, is what builds a brain. And here's the part worth sitting with if you've ever felt like you're not doing enough. This isn't about income. It's not about how many books are on your shelf or whether you know the right educational toys. A responsive glance across a kitchen table works just as well as anything money can buy. Because what the baby's brain is actually wiring itself around is the reliability of connection, not the sophistication of the toy. So, if serve and return is the mechanism, the next question is obvious. What happens to a baby's brain when that back and forth is missing? And what happens when it's restored? That's where the science gets even more convincing. In the 1970s, a researcher named Edward Tronick ran an experiment that's still shown in psychology classes today. A mother sits across from her baby, playing normally, smiling, cooing, responding. Then, on cue, she stops. She turns her face blank. No smile, no reaction, no return. Within seconds, the baby notices. She reaches out. She smiles harder, trying to get her mother back. When nothing comes, she looks away. Her body tenses, and eventually she gets visibly distressed. Then the mother returns to her warm, responsive self, and just as quickly, the baby relaxes and reconnects. It's known as the still face experiment, and it's remembered because it shows in real time just how much a baby's sense of safety depends on someone responding to them. The good news buried inside that hard-to-watch moment is babies are remarkably resilient. It only takes the return of connection, not perfection, to bring them back. So, let's be clear. This isn't about never having a blank moment, never being distracted, never missing a cue. You will. Every parent does. This is about the pattern over time, not any single instance. Here's how to build that pattern, starting today. First, notice one sound or look your baby gives you and respond to it out loud right when it happens. If she babbles, you might say, "Yes, tell me more about that." You're not teaching vocabulary, you're teaching her that her voice matters. Second, follow her lead instead of directing her. If she's staring at the ceiling fan, look at it with her and narrate what she's noticing. "You see it spinning, huh?" That shared attention is the return in serve and return. Third, build in one small, unhurried pause a day, during a diaper change, a feeding, a car ride, where you're not multitasking, just present and responsive. 5 minutes is enough. No products, no screens, no prep. Just attention on repeat. Think about the shelf of toys marketed as brain building. The light-up tablets, the flashcard sets, the subscription boxes that arrive every month. Most of them are designed to hold a baby's attention. But holding attention isn't the same as building connection. A screen can flash colors at your baby all day and never once respond to the particular sound she just made. Only you can do that. That's not sentimentality. It's exactly what the research on serve and return points to. The relationship is the mechanism. The toy is just noise around it. And if you're listening to this while folding laundry with one eye on the baby monitor, feeling like you're not doing enough, you're already doing more than you think. That squeal you answered this morning, that glance you caught and smiled back at, that counts. It's already working. You don't have to become a different kind of parent to do this. You already are the brain-building tool your baby needs. You just get to notice it now. If this kind of thing helps you feel a little more grounded in what actually matters, this channel is going to keep bringing you real research translated into things you can actually use in the middle of a Tuesday morning. So consider sticking around for what's next. And if you think another tired, loving parent could use this same reminder today, sharing it or giving it a like helps this find them too. Until next time, notice the reach and return it. That's the whole practice.